I'm gonna tell something I remember quite deeply in my memory. So when I got at the age of going into high school, I have to go through this exam, um, where your score decides where you go. So I actually scored quite good, but not at the best. It's actually not to my level of my study, but I probably didn't do well, didn't in the exam, but I still ended up a relatively good score. So but the score was at 1 point short for me to go to the best school in my state. And if I still wanted to go, I have to pay for the extra tuition, about the $3,000. So that's actually quite a lot of money. And when I told my parents about this news, they are furious. I mean, they had high expectation for me for sure, as always, and they are furious. And they don't want to pay for it at the beginning, but then um, they decide to pay. But that was a really bad experience for me, because I remember at some point my mom was so angry at me. She and my dad spent the whole night accusing me, cursing me, yelling at me. And at some point, my mom came at me, and she is so mad. She screamed and even bite me, and she even cursed me to jump out of the window, because I was living in a sixth floor building, and at the top floor building. I was, of course, very, very angry. Also, very ashamed and very scared. Um, I, I just, I just ran out of the door, and that was yeah, something I don't want to actually recollect. Um, I mean, that's just one snapshot in my of my childhood. So whenever there was a mistake or something I didn't do to their expectation, similar things happened, and um, that deeply impacts me, my behavior, and I don't have really high confidence and for anything. I don't really have a good social skill to talk to people. I don't. Yeah, I just don't know what do I do. I usually very scared for anything. That if I see there's possibility that I can fail, that becomes some kind of a pattern for me, and I don't really do well in exams, even though I study really well. Uh, I didn't do well in my college admission. I end up a very secondary major. Didn't do well in my graduate school. Actually, I failed badly for the first time, and I eventually did well for the second time. But again, I, that seems like a um, I have some kind of a behavior pattern now. I just don't do well for things like on my first try. Um, yeah, and right now it's a few years. I mean, like there's 20 plus years later. I'm very educated. I'm in a good career. I was in a good career in a research, in the major that I choose, like in my college exam. But I finally realized I don't like it. Now I'm switching my career path again, um, which is causing a lot of pressure and a little bit depression, and also has some issues with my family, with my wife. Um, how those adds up, I don't know. I mean, I'm really in the middle of some transitioning right now, and try to see if there's any way I can improve myself, improve my mental health, improve my social skills, and yeah, I'm I'm still hopeful. I think there's ways to do it, especially going through this course, and I think there'll be something I'm trying, and hopefully I can, you know, facing those, early life scenarios and try to fix something that was wrong at that time that's still impacting me at this time. So, yeah, thank you.